Hi, I am Makazuchi as Hiraki Sagawa Digital Assistant. Today project was the basic of USB mouse click button repair with 3D schematic. In true condition, this repairing style was work on all type of PC mouse, including the wireless mouse. It's pretty cool, isn't? The material what we need is 1. The flux core wire, 2. Soldering iron, 3. 2 alligator clip. One of the alligator must be tied up to the wood. More detail will be on video. 4. 2 needle. Whatever needle that look possible will be work. 5. 2 screwdriver. One is the tool for opening the PC mouse case and another was minus screwdriver. 6. Perfect lighting setup, just to make it not wrong soldering the component. Let's get started.
Virtual programming Hiraki Sagawa desu. So lately, about 5 days ago, I was watching up on my storage room in my house, but see so many USB mouse. Whatever mouse is that is basically the same. Have trouble with mouse click button. That maybe about 10 now in my paper box. So I'm wondering, can I fix it? To do that, I really did some surgery to this one, to the chipset center of the mouse. Since my microscope is still analog, basically I don't know how to recording something with that, but we can zoom out using this software. Should be better. It should be better. So better for explanation. So let's check this out. Zoom to the mouse click button. So this is the schematic for the mouse click button. Whatever you did there, so this is the input 5 volt. This is ground connection. This is another ground. So this is one line. This one line ground. This purple is ground. And then one is potentiometer connected directly to LED in here. Okay, I will show you later. So this is the 5 volt tower that is connected to the LED. So this is the plus input 5 volt. This is the input potentiometer. Basically is the ground. Because potentiometer in here was working as variable resistor or something like that. So it will controlling the LED to be more brightness or more low shiny. Controlling this LED. And then this is also the left click, middle click, right click. It was connected also to the separately LED. There's 3 LED in here. So totally we have 4 LED. And then this big one in here, this is actually the camera view. So basically it's working like that. When we try to see what the hell this camera can see, it will be look like this. So it is watching up the LED back there, and then this is the empty spot. So this empty spot in here is something that I call, wait, let me switch it up. So this empty spot is the camera view to see directly outside of the bottom mouse itself. So this is going to be the way to analyze the direction of the movement of the mouse. That's how it works. So this is LED, it's lighting up. It's basically lighting up. Basically. But exactly it's yeah, something like that. So when you click the button on the mouse, it will be lighting up. When you unleash that, it will be off. So the color that has been detected is will be being sent to the computer, and the computer itself will be analyzing that was right click or left click or something like that. So imagine this is the right click, this is left click, and this is the middle click. By sending out the color information to the computer itself will be recognize that as subject that has been clicked. So that is the reason why the USB mouse, no matter how much button you have, the input and the output data is always be the same. It's only just two data lines, data minus and data plus, because it was only monitoring all of the video data that has been sent from this chip to these two lines, and then these two lines sending video directly to the PC. So now it has been a little bit weird, like why the data line is only just two. If that was a digital camera, it should be have at least 5 data line, but it was 2. It because the chipset below it. Let me disable this one first. So the chipset below it in here that is connected directly to the camera before. It was an analog video transmitter that sending out the data line both in data minus and data plus directly to the computer. This is connected to the LED, where this is for the backlight for the camera to helping up zoom in and zoom out, watching up the ground of the mouse on the camera. So this is the LED power line. These two is LED power line that is connected to this part. We will see it later, but I will explain that later more at the time. So when you notice it, this click detection is actually connected to the ground. So everything is connected to the ground. When it has been clicked, the ground is connected and the LED will be turned on. When the bottom is not being clicked, the LED will be off. In that means, if you want to fixing up the mouse click button, you have make your own switches to turn on this LED. So whatever you find the switches work for that is up to you. No limitation. No limitation at all. So you has been unlocked for that. You can make your own mouse click button then, for sure. I will explain it later. So this is how it works. It's pretty much simple but confusing. I mean, when you see the mouse click, the number is sometimes was really so many. It has 6, sometimes it has 8. For whatever reason is that, the data line always 2 because the special camera. This I have tried it before, connecting the camera directly without the transmitter in here. It was not really that good. 0.3 megapixel or something. It was really like that. So let's continue this. So when you using the mouse scroll button, like from the mouse scroll button, LED will be increase and decrease. For example, it will be increased, right, until the maximum brightness that has been started, until the maximum. And then when it was at the maximum brightness, the LED will be off. And then if we keep doing that, keep scrolling, it will be doing this again, then off again, at maximum again, and then off again. More brightness, more value has been sent. More value has been sent to the computer itself. More decrease the brightness, more minus value has been sent to the computer. So it will be deciding the scroll up and scroll button. More brightness, it means scroll up, decrease the brightness, it means scroll down. But if the brightness is 0, it was not lighting up like normally it was. That means value is 0. It more like save the information, don't do anything, then add more value. The problem was because this is a potentiometer. Potentiometer is unbalanced, easy broken. Yeah, not really like that one. Sometimes We can fixing up the other click button, but we cannot fixing up the potential button. Another mean, we maybe have to replace the potentiometer with the other one that's still new or still good enough, and then plug in again. Just working fine. So this is the data line. Data line connection look like. Did you see this one? This one. Let's connect this one. Then this one. Then this. So basically in connection to this one, the other side was the click button itself. And this is the ground. So that means this one and this one will be connected, and then the LED inside this chipset will be doing the job. Same rule as the other one. So now this is the camera angle view from the mouse camera. You see, this is the camera view to see the outside of the mouse. Usually I call it like a ground view or something, because it's grounding to the mouse pad. So imagine this picture is the mouse pad, and then when our mouse, PC mouse, is being moved, it look at this picture. So focus on this, just this one. So when we're moving it, it will look like this. See, it will look like this. For every different color that has been recorded and sent to the PC, it will be calculating the movement of PC cursor itself. Really look like that. Now, to fixing up the mouse click button, we have to take out the mouse click button itself first, and then try to open it. So to make it, we can open that one. What I'm doing is quietly simple. I have one preparation in here. It's actually just alligator clip. This will be help me to clamp this one, so we can take out the mouse click button. This alligator clip has been tied up, has been connected with this wire, so I'm using wire to tie up this one with wood. Actually just wood. It is wood that I climb another wood, so it will be look like something bridge in the air. Now we have to open up this one first. To do that, we have open up first, just like this. And we take this PCB out of the case. So this is the other side of the MOSFET. We're gonna take this one and this one, or maybe we're gonna take this one too. But at the beginning, I will explain using this one and this one. We will take it out later. So let's scrape this one. Oh, completely forget that one. Now, let's, now, what we are going to do, we will remove this one, bring it to the alligator clip and clip it, clamp it. Just imagine if we have finished clamping this one. I will click this one. And take another alligator clip to the other side. We will clamp this one. So we're gonna take this one out by clamping it. just we clamp this one and this. So after we clamp this one, the only one thing that we have to do is take your soldering iron, this one, on this video. Well, you can choose whatever you have. So this is my, I will simulate this one as the soldering iron. So when you see these two line has been connected, right? This line, and this line. So this part, these two part, we're heating up both of them with the soldering iron. Take this soldering iron. And we're heating up the two line. So these two line has been heating up by soldering iron. And then after doing that, after heating up that one, we force, we're forcing up as strongly we can this mouse click button to the other side, like this arrow look like. Then we take off. We finish take off them. So after we finish take this out, we can touch the mouse click button directly. So we remove the alligator clip. After it, remove that. So this is the mouse click button look like. The mouse click button have two sides that has been clamped. So this is the internal, this blue one is the internal PCB. This is the black one is the external case. Now we have to unlock this one. Actually, we have to unlock the case, the black case, to get fully access into it. So how can we do that? To unlock this one, you have to see this line, the bottom side of this lock glue. We can using something like a needle, plug in directly to this one to clamp this up. Where is that one? There you go. So we're forcing up like this, just like the other side, forcing up like this. By we forcing up like that, we have noticed it has been unlocked in one side, right? And then we forcing to unlock the case, like this pose, and then we hold the needle, we will be holding it, stay in this one. We're still using the needle, we'll left it, stay in here, and go to the other side, and doing the same thing. So as you can see, this one have the sum lock system. So we have to input the needle itself to this one. Just unlock this needle using some way, like we do that before. And then after both of the side was unlock the clamp, we can take out the case. So we will take out the case. So there you go. So this is the intramost click button look like. Let's see more detail about this one. So this is the component look like. When we unlock this one, we have been noticed something look like this. So this is the middle. This is the ground input. This is the ground input. And then this is not even connected anywhere. It's just safety lock. So this is in the bottom one. It is connected to the LED on the camera chipset, and this is the input ground connected. Now the real problem when the mouse click button is not connected correctly, it because this one. So this solid metal click button, the solid switches with the white color is, and the ground input has been split. As you see, it has been split, right? It has been split. It was connected, but when we click it, it was not connected to the ground. This is the real problem in here. So because of that problem, how to fixing up is quietly simple. It's quietly simple. So we gonna soldering what we're going to do is we clamp this one with flux cord. So we clamp this one with flux cord. Just doing that, and the current connection will be working just fine. It will be back to the normal condition. Surely we can test it. But before we test that, what we have to do is put the casing back and of course after the casing is back, plug in again, let's not say, well, something like that. After we plug in back, we touching it again with the soldering iron. And heating up that for maybe 3 or 5 seconds. Zero 5 seconds. And then we bring the flux core to touch both of the leg that we heating up before. By touching up both of them, this flux core will be melting down and connecting it to the PCB. When it looks like has been connected both of the side, this one and this one has been clamped with the flux core. We just simply remove soldering iron and the flux core wire, connecting that mouse to the computer and then tie the mouse click button. The most hardest part of that one first is the unlocking this one, the external case. Unlocking the external case is pretty much hard at the beginning, but when it's done, it's done. That is the first one. The second one is put this red click button. As you can see in the original mouse click button, it have red click light. This bottom red. Put this one back is the most hardest part. For me, it is a little bit stressful. The easy one to do that, you have to finding out by yourself, maybe. Because this click button is really a little bit complicated to put it back to the real case. Put it back in. I have doing something like put minus screwdriver to the other side near this one. Just like this one. Just like imagine this one is the screwdriver. So this screwdriver I have plugging near the hole and then just sliding in this click button. near the screen level directly to this hole, to the hole of the case, so it can be pulled out like this one. After that, I'm plugging up this PCB case, this blue PCB case, and then clamp it back to the original look like this. Look like this. After all has been finished, testing clicks work, then put the mouse PCB back to the original case, and you're done. That's it. Thanks for watching.